Hey everyone, Coffee Traveler here. I wanted to play one of these offline, so I thought I'd record it and still upload it, because we are working our way through the whole codex. This is going to be Dizzy, Isaac, and Max. Let's get into it. Gain a common artifact. Warp Prep. Gain one... Replace Warp Prep with a boss artifact. Oh, or remove two. Remove 2 is pretty appealing because we're going to want to just play our drone like all the time. I don't know if removing 2 damage is like too much, but seeing the attack drone all the time, so let's like give it a shot, as it were. Basic shot being pretty garbo. Just block fully. Basically, I just want to put out attack drone all the time. And I think we can even admin deploy and remove stuff without too much punishment. We can just put out the drone over and over and over again, right? This. Even if we parallel shift it over, because like we can move over 1 potentially. We'd need to move over 2. What if we reroll? What if we admin deploy this? I'll just save. We'll play it a long fight because we can put all of our bots in front of us and they can block a full shot, so not too concerned. This is for 4, so I'll move 1. We'll let all of our drones do the talking. Is the current strategy. Sure, we don't have piercing and all these other things, but I think it's actually already going pretty well. I don't want to play any of this. I think our deck's so small, especially with admin deploy, means we can play the exact cards that we want to play all the time. And sure, it takes a long time, but we have this huge wall of turrets at this point, and the turrets soak a full damage. Probably should have admin deployed to make my deck even smaller. And even then we can play block shot here and then even put down a drone. And sure, it's like a long fight, but that's like really interesting. Shift shot. Move the enemy to the left. This probably seems very important because with these 3 heroes, we just don't move. But moving the enemy is probably important. An upgrade, and then we can still only see 1 elite, and then another campfire kind of thing. Cleo. Upgrade a card. Probably the drone into bubble, because this is our main damage source right now. Make it into a bubble drone. These do 2? Whatever. What if we parallel shift and then just build all of our things and let the bot kill itself? It does shoot twice, but we can move 1 and put out a drone. I'm sure the drone dies, but that's okay. I'm gonna admin deploy this to make our deck smaller so we can deploy more drones, deploy more in the center field, manipulate the center field. I can shoot and move you, and then they get shot anyways. So manipulating the center field and manipulating where our opponent is. Shuffle shot. Does 2 damage. Probably not enough. Flex move. This is probably pretty important for our strategy. I don't know that I like big shield. Seems reasonably important. We can also ditch it with admin deploy. Drake, what's up? You're here. And I think we play slow and just build up our block and build up our defensive strategy and build up the mid row. We'll start with admin deploy here. And then the flex move. Being able to move the center row is actually very important for us. We do not have any of the cards that I want, which is awkward. We'll move out of the way and build up our shield some more. That's what I'm talking about, the mid row being fairly important. We'll take some damage. We'll take 1 heat, but I don't think that'll be much of a problem. So we have so much mid row movement. Just build up more, I guess. It's a slow roll of a fight, but this character does not scale. And what I mean scaling is their damage does not get bigger and bigger and bigger. We'll just admin deploy this. Like, sure, we could take hull damage from excessive heat, but I don't think we get there. I've been slow rolling it a little bit in terms of saving all of my saving all my cards and saving all my defensive stats. We even have quite a bit of evade, even though we don't have rigs. I think that's like pretty important. We'll use my evasion first and we'll move over and we'll take the flex move. This is where like movement becomes so powerful and so strong, and even the bubble drones here are doing so much work. We'll just take flex move again. You can roll it slow. You can roll the game as slow as you want. To the point where you do this because we have enough movement, and then we get full block because of our bubble drones. And our drones were doing enough damage anyways, but this is a way to showcase like how good this are. Gain drone shift. And 3 pebbles. I do not like the pebbles. Do not think this is good. This is like scaling damage. And even if it's you still have to hit with it though. What's the acid cannon upgrade? 4? 2? It is a way to, like, if we have an evasive enemy that we can't hit, gain 2 evade first turn, gain a return gain shield if you have more energy. This could be okay, but fracture detection I think we'll take. So this enemy is notorious for being obnoxious. I'm just going to acid cannon and take the 1, and like then that puts it on a 6-turn clock. If we can't hit it, we can't hit it, and that's fine. Shield surge, block. It'll at least tick down because it's on a clock. 3 more turns and we're done with this fight. It'll be less than that because it did not put up evasion, so easy peasy. Memory leak. Attack for 3 damage. Add static noise to the drop pile. I don't think that's our plan. I think our plan is like the middle row manipulation. Solar Breeze being a really good card for that. May remove 2 cards at the repair yard. Ooh. I have admin deploy though. What's the other one? Oh, it's way worse. Hey, bud. God, remove 2 cards. I think it's basic dodge, basic block. These basic cards are always garbage. We've already upgraded this one. It's like shift shot 2/2, 1/3. Solar Breeze, flippable. Could be okay. Admin deploy costing 0 would be great. 2 real shields. It's interesting. The temp shield is better though. 2/2 costs 1. This block shot is also really good to upgrade to block shot B. The cannon I don't think is all that good. Let's remove 2. We have ways to block and we have ways to dodge, so we do not need these cards anymore. And making our deck incredibly small so you draw the best cards possible every round feels good. This is no damage. I think we will do shield surge and admin deploy to get rid of their Max's own card. We do not clear this very well, but that's okay because it does not have very much hull. Oh, we found the brittle spot too. That's funny. Should have left it there because it would deploy a drone into the drone. It's not very good. But we have mid-row manipulation. We can move everything off. We can just let it be corroded and we can press end turn, and I don't think it's too much of a problem. Play your leftmost card for free and exhaust it. Okay. I want to bring them back so both drones, like, should have shot first. So both drones collide here. It's I just have to press end turn after this though, and I don't think they do any damage to me. So with that said, end turn. This is why I picked up the acid cannon, because it puts the game on a clock. And it can stack up, right? Lazy barrage. It hits move the enemy. Lazy barrage is interesting. Don't know that we take that. Button mash I've also found to be pretty good in certain scenarios. As good as can be expected, which I mean is bad. Dizzy, I love you so much. Let's look at upgrading a card again. Still makes it easier to play the acid cannon. Now this block shot B for damage and retain it to exactly need it or be even more panicky. I think this being flippable is actually better because we're manipulating the mid row and being able to go left or right with it because we're going to play it every time we draw it, right? So, I mean, I think we do this. Shoot like that and then block it up. Sure, we exhaust the card, and sure, like that can feel bad. This is where shift shot is really bad. So we would just shift them into us, but let's go the other way and still play this card, and then parallel shift comes back. We'll just stack up. Button mash will be back. We'll play it again. Maybe we can play it for cheaper. Sure, we take an extra damage because of it, but that's okay. Shield Surge blocks for us. I'm going to move with the middle row and keep our... I'm also going to admin deploys because shift shot is really bad. Sure, we're shooting into our own drone, but in this particular fight, shift shot is really bad. Okay. Put up our shields. Put up another drone. Have the drone come in and block. Just go even further over. Sure, the drone dies, but we have a pretty good handle on this fight, I believe. We can do this and block full. Having 4 evasion and 6 middle tier manipulation, mid-row manipulation is incredible. It's funny, I don't want to play this now because it puts you into harm's way, but I also want to move everything over. Let's move everything over, and then we can block shot. Let's take one less. Let's not take the hull. I mean, the hull damage, of course, goes away because we like heal, but best practices. Yeah, see, something like this is where we have saved all of our movement and other things for these exact scenarios. I don't even think we need to move over that far. We did, so. We can save both of the drones by doing this. Your leftmost card and delete it. How much block do we have? 4? 1, 2, 3. That's why I was saving the evasion, so when we can use the drones to get our damage in. I think we were already winning that, but it's okay. What's next? Energy drone. No thanks. Jupiter drone. I don't have a good attack. Save state. Save your current position to a load state. Load state. Move to where you saved. I don't think we move around that much. Jupiter drone is interesting, but we don't have any like crazy attacks. I mean, I guess we have acid cannon. Let's take a Jupiter drone, I guess. Flow. First 3 times you play a card, draw a card. Seems interesting. Dirty engines, trash. Every 2 turns, warp mastery. I think setting up for turn 1 is like really good, and flow state kind of ruins our turn 1 a little bit. And we're not playing a bunch of low cost 0 cards from rigs, so I don't think we can afford that. Jupiter. Jupiter drone gets itself killed once I play the shift shot. But it does block for us. Oh no, it plays it twice though. So it gets it all the way over there. That's actually funny. JK puts it all the way over there. Attack drone and Reorder and then admin deploy. It'll shoot. Sure, we don't get to shoot that again, but it does put 1 more damage. Let's do this. Well, that's funny. This is the problem with our deck not having good shots in it, so we are going to take 4, so we'll just... Oh, I don't have enough to move those back in. Whoops. Now we're just playing around. That drone can die. I think Jupiter drone is not great here. We have taken it just cuz. This is fine. This is over? No, it's not over? Oh, it is over because of the acid. That's right. You can land just 2 acid with the Jupiter drone. Save state B. Interesting. I don't think so. We're not doing a ton of like moving around. Dice roll. Interesting. I think with flow state we would take a dice roll maybe. Or maybe if it's upgraded, but as it stands, I'm not taking that. This is 2 elites on this path, plus like upgrades and stuff. Let's go to the question mark. Tooth. The Emporium. These seem useless. But yeah, but they aren't. Now, I don't know how this one works to make it good. What about bruise? Hurt yourself. Oh, lightning. Gain 3 energy, but why? Max can make this card cause 0. I want to make Buckshot good, but I don't think we can make Buckshot good. I'll just tell him. I'll tell him we'll take Bruise, because then we discover the card as well too. Because part of playing through all this is discovering all the cards. We do not have all their cards. Do like this, I guess. Found their brittle spot. Oh, goodbye. Did not realize that was happening. Taking 1. And we're locked in place anyways. Okay. Should probably grab the admin deploy first. The drone admin deploy and then shift shot. Oh, we'll play the bruise. Bruise can actually become something, so that's why it's interesting to have. And if I'm not blocking, but like what's in here? Shields. Let's just do this. And move all the way over here. We have some block and other things that we can play next go around. Because they'll shift back in front of us, right? We can shift them. And then we can block them. It also hits their brittle spot for more, and then it's over because this right here. Yep. We're not getting hit by the missile. Then R fires, and we're in, and we're out. Solar Breeze A. Retain till you need it. We have admin deploy, so this seems weird. It's not upgraded. If the block shot was upgraded to a B, I would probably take it. Get out of here. Weird. Probably should have played Jupiter. Solar Breeze, maybe? But we should like move first, then Solar Breeze. This is why Solar Breeze is good. This is the wrong direction. I'm being hit for 5. Well, that's awkward. This is our best block. Oh, our drone's back to protect us. Thanks, drone. This drone's back to protect us. This thing is not doing very well against the Starnicle. This and shift shot, then it gets shot over here. Reroll. As it puts garbage into our deck like this, right? It's harder to do the thing we want to do, which is fine. Probably should have played one of those first. Yeah, like this is not good for us, right? Attack drone. Probably should have moved some of this in first and then the attack drone because we're gonna take extra because of it. You can move out of 2 of it. But ow, this is like a scaling fight, right? Where we just don't do all that well. I don't know even if it's a scaling fight. This is the wrong direction. We are blocking for 2. We are able to hit it. This is an example of like when stuff gets put into your deck, it is very bad for you. Block almost all of it. But we may be dead. This is like part of the anti-synergy of these 3 folks. Oh, button mash. Thank you. Please get me out. If they do offer us a... This is what I was talking about as well too, in that like I want them to move away from me, but it's also damage because 2 on brittle. Another drone payback. We are sitting here shooting a lot. I think I'd take another drone. We upgrade it. Bubbler. No thanks. Energy refund. Every time you play a 3-cost card. I have some of those. 1, 2. You get an energy back. Triple kills is okay, but not here really. So if we move them to the 2, it's not enough. But if we do acid cannon, we get 1 back. And we get to block. And probably should put the drone out to block this, but that's okay. Probably okay. Solar breeze. Button mash? Probably, right? Just to get out. Maybe admin deploy to make my deck smaller. Like, I don't believe the Jupiter drone will be doing much here, but what it does do will be good, right? He said coping pretty hard. Oh, whoops. Goodbye, Jupiter drone. Never mind. I'm just gonna shoot you in the back because I'm not paying attention. Good times. Solar breeze to like move all this shit out of the way. Get an acid cannon refund. This is a block, but this is also a block. Oh no, this block's better. Their cockpit is armored, so this doesn't do anything. I don't want to move them, so we'll just acid cannon again. I don't really want to move anybody, really. 3 damage, they'll take 4 and some from an attack drone. So parallel shift here. Shift again. And then we're good, right? Because they'll take all the acid damage. This is like a build-up of the acid damage. Striker Squadron. Less energy next turn. That seems terrible. What? Radio control seems okay. We have a bunch of card draw. We are putting a bunch of drones out. Right click. The leftmost card in your hand deals -1 damage. The rightmost card in your hand deals +1. I don't like have any attacks though, but okay. Okie dokie. Seems weird. We took an absolute drubbing before, and like all the cards in my deck feel so bad. Bruise is hilarious. I'll just upgrade admin deploy. We can remove 2 though. Gotta be 2 to remove, or we upgrade this attack drone. We upgrade the attack drone actually. The bubble on it. That's our block. Save me, attack drone, save me. You all don't look like attack drones. We'll play here. Attack drone, move it over. Radio control. We probably should block for... Oh no, it's temp, so we're good. There's a world where we got a healing artifact or these other things. This is why it's like, oh, why would you play that? Or why would you have that? And it's like, well, there could be a world where that's a good card. That's the brittle section. Good to know. Scoot them over by 2, so this just does more damage. Yeah, see, it's such a weird. Very weird. Play the Jupiter drone, get it out of the hand. I don't really want to move them, but if we move them, we can do this. Just put more things out on the battlefield, which is just strong, and then acid kills them. This pair off seems very bad. Striker Squadron A takes off the downside of energy. Yeah, that seems really good. Bubbles would be good. Collection also seems okay. Let's try Striker Squadron. I also understand that the Jupiter would be good with that attack, but yeah. Drone shift, overclock, prop batteries. Take the drone shift. Controlling the mid row is like pretty important. Meowdy partner. I think we take her out. Shift shot. It's doing like pretty bad. And block shot because we keep hitting our drones. Like actually. We're just not going to be doing a lot of shooting ourselves because we're going to have so many drones out. Making our deck smaller and playing all of our good cards is like where I want to be. Great. Sure they die like immediately, but great start. We do this. Oh, we can. Oh, yeah, we can do this, and then we get to play both of them because of Jupiter drone. We do get some block. And whatever. Jupiter drone's not going to be doing much after we have nuked the acid shot. 2 around though is going to be doing quite a bit of work. Shield surge. Take Bruise out of the deck. This was a speculative take in the sense that I wanted to find a card and unlock it in the codex. I should go look to see if it's unlocked in the codex. Start here. Okay. What cards can you exhaust so that you get down to the good cards that you just want to play? Is the thought. So flip this. And we can play another drone. Oh wait, Bruise doesn't go away. Thought this had what you call it? Exhaust on it. No, it just sits here. Oh, interesting. Well, we can still exhaust it. We're going to take 4 here. I don't think we do that. I think we just full block like this. And the fight is basically almost over. Can't play radio control, but we did get to move them around, and they just do keep shooting, so I'm good with that. We can Solar Breeze. I think this ends the fight if we shoot all of them. Make sure we take 2 here, because I'm not a smart man, if you will. Did not need to take that extra damage. We do not heal to full because of that, so that's some permanent damage. Payback B. Oh, I didn't look at the upgrade for Bruise. Can you upgrade Bruise? Oh, you can. Perfect Shield. Ship cannot take hull drain. Decrease by 1 at the start of turn. Hurt 1. Interesting. Bruise A, you do it twice. This would be really good. These cards are like really good that he offers. Overclock. Add 2 to the next status you gain. Do we gain any stat? Like payback, right? Payback's a status. I don't Oh, add to the next status I gain. Status would be like shift or evasion. I want it to pair with something like corrode. Choose a card in hand, make a temp copy. This will exhaust. I mean, make a temp copy of like Jupiter drone or button mash or other things. I don't know, maybe it's pretty good. Everything will repeat. That's pretty good. We love everything shooting twice. All my drones now do double. With the drones having bubbles on them, like that's just what we're gonna do. Okay. I thought Bruise exhausted though. Did not read that card appropriately. Backup stick. Let's do move 1, Striker Squadron. We could have backup sticked it, but I want to put out the drone, and then this fight is basically over. They're all gonna shoot twice, and it's so much damage. We didn't find the brittle spot, which is unfortunate. We'll have our shitty drones do the thing and play flex move. All right, the far left spot is brittle. Like, look how much damage it is. And everything's double shooting, so I think I just flex move and we just do this because it's so much damage. We're shooting the brittle spot twice for 8. Okay. Blocker burnout. This seems really interesting because we can get rid of all of our other blocks. You don't necessarily have to have -1 max to like get there. We either go to Cleo or we take this in here. We go to Cleo more. Just more Cleo all the time. What did I not want to play in my hand? Give me just 1 sec. All right, I'm back. Had to chat with my partner. Well, got to chat with my partner. Like I like. -2 and 6. Yeah, just all temp shield. So that means shield surge is pretty bad. Doesn't mean button mash is pretty bad. but also getting out of the way from button mash is pretty good. Reroll's pretty good then too. Bruise is hilariously bad. So +1. The next statuses you gain. These are statuses that you gain. Forgot about this. We should have taken the max thing so we could get perfect shield status. Because +2 and then -1 would be 3 -1. You'd have perfect shields. I didn't realize that perfect shield existed. That's interesting. Jupiter drone with a bubble? I don't think so. I mean, we only have acid cannon. Oftentimes I'm like annihilating that. So let's take out shield surge. It's pretty bad. And like admin deploy will be taking things out, but yeah. Check here. Codex. Cards. Like way down here at the bottom. I have a bruise now, so now I can remove bruise. I've put it in my deck. Now we take it out of the deck. It's bad in this deck, but a parry could have an artifact where if you damage yourself, you gain overdrive. Like that's an artifact that exists, right? I've been waiting for this. Hello, Smith. That's the wrong way. We don't need to minus our shields yet. Fumes, hi. Oh, we get the acid cannon. That's nice. This blocks, and then we take 3. This one's doing how much? Do I move out of this one? I think this is a 2. Yeah, it's doing 2. Great. If we make our deck like really, really small, we can... Oh god, you're going the wrong way. Striker Squadron. Love fumes. Striker Squadron. This blocks, but also like I think we take the 4 damage here because it like ends the fight really quickly because all these shoot twice. And where the fuck do you move to? Just sit there, or do you just sit and take it all? Like this is why blocker burnout is very good, right? Do this, we'll do this. Just sit here and let all the drones fire. Kind of nuts. I'm sure the solar wind is pushing everything, but yeah, it's pretty good. 3 drone ships and 3 pebbles. Boulder, bundle A. Do not like, do not want, do not think it is good. Suncharge also bad. Reroll also really bad. Surprising that all the cards we're seeing are so bad. So let's go here to get an upgrade on probably admin deploy. Drone. They full block, so like, why not? They also get to fire the most. Backup stick of the squadron. Seems okay. We'll put squadron out. We could backup stick of the Jupiter drone too. We can block for 6, right? Unplayable. Calm jam. Well, that sucks. Boo. Let's do this. And then admin to play this. Sure, we see more comm jams and other things, but I think this fight ends fairly quickly. Especially depending on how they move like that, right? Because now I can move like this, and we can acid cannon. We have striker squadrons to play. We're hitting a brittle spot. Like I think this, yeah, I think this just ends very succinctly here. Put this out. Admin deploy your leftmost card, which feels good. And then we just do so much damage with the double firing from Isaac. And the bubble drones live for so long because they can take 2 full hits of just any amount of damage. Missile shot. Launch an object from a missile bay. And shoot. I don't think so. Dice roll is funny with Jupiter, but like I don't have rigs with me for the rigs flywheel. We'll take an upgrade. Is it upgraded card? Cost 0. That's interesting. Bubble. We do this for cost 0 because there have been times we haven't been able to play that, so the energy upgrade is fairly important. Piercer is insane. We got this on our last Isaac run. Like, oh my god, the Isaac artifacts are so good. The Artemis saying all artifact map nodes offer one more option. Incredible, actually. Here's where button mash is pretty good. We'll start with Solar Breeze so that we can play button mash for less. And then here's where our deck can like brick out, where you just don't have good options. I don't know that we have super big problems with this guy, but it is problematic so far. Do I want to make a backup? Let me make a backup of burnout blocker. Just get a lot of damage in, and the fight will end fairly quickly. How much? We have 4? Let's do this. This like ends the fight pretty quickly too. Get to block for 2 here. Oop. Moves 1. Block for 4 probably. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong. Oh, we can block like this. And we can actually move like this, because we'll take a full block here. I'm not finding the brittle part, but that's okay. Solar Breeze to bring them back. Admin deploy, probably. Move them. No, here and then move, and then shoot them. It's just so much damage. It builds up over time, and the drone's doing blocking for you is incredible. I don't think this is that good. Pulse barrier, nah. I mean, like, they're okay. Jet thrusters, 2 evade on the first turn, I think is pretty good. All enemy cockpits start with weak, sharp edges. We have a very small deck. Sharp edges will be 3 damage like every turn, very frequently. Because I didn't upgrade admin deploy, this is awkward, but okay. We can just start deploying like this. And, oh, and it's over, actually. I didn't realize they were taking extra damage. Turn 1, they don't get to boot up. Jupiter drone B, pretty bad. Rock Factory, pretty bad. I don't know that I need another Jupiter, right? Because the only card that I have is Acid. Like, the Jupiter drone's actually pretty bad at this point. Gravel Recycler, no. Stun Calibrator, no. Gain Overdrive every 4th turn, also no. We're at the final boss right now, so what actually does something? None of these do anything. The Overdrive might do something. Do we kill Cleo? I don't think this is a killing Cleo kind of ship. And also, if you can kill Cleo, you don't need to. So I'm gonna upgrade so that we can always play admin deploy. Exhaust. Oh, choose a thing or the far leftmost. Let's just do the leftmost. Our deck costs very little. I think the leftmost is fine. Let's fight the Cobalt Core. I am in the wrong position currently. We move over. This is not a full block. It's also kind of awkward. Let's just block and keep our shields. So otherwise we lose the shield anyways. And they scoot over. They usually line up center with you. Does the Striker Squadron actually hit this thing? For science. Does not. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know that I want to make a temp copy of anything in my hand. I do think I want to put out another drone though, because the more drones you can put out with shields up. Oh, and the cockpit's brittle here. That's actually an incredible amount of damage. With our attack drone squadron being able to live because they stunned, this has a concussible, and when you hit it, it will turn off. It's great. I think we shift like this. We just chill for one. Just play trash. It's so much damage, right? Like the multi-firing ones where they do 2 damage each shot, so they're doing 4, and then this is also doing like 4. Fight is basically over. Start with Solar Breeze. Move them over again. And then we get to radio control and hit the center shot, and then also that missile goes away, which is great. We're going to lose our shields anyways, so we use the burnout blocker, and then this just does so much damage. Incredible fight. Something I predicted with this is this team doesn't move around very well, so we used our deck to manipulate the mid row, and we went all in on Isaac's cards. We also got the Isaac good stuff as well. So with that said, thanks everyone for watching. This is a YouTube only video, so go ahead and press that subscribe button, like, comment, let me know, and we'll continue to plow through all of the pilots. I think this will be like an offline thing I do and then just upload to YouTube. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.